Hello, my name is Dr. Johnson Iyilade, and I want to welcome you to another uh, career empowerment session. So in today's session, I'll be talking about data analytics project portfolio. Data analytics project portfolio. Now, if you are somebody that is new in the field of data analytics, you have not worked with any industries, you have not worked with any organizations that you can demonstrate all the step-by-step process that you follow, then you will need a project portfolio when you are applying for job to be able to get interview requests from you. So it is very critical for you to have a project portfolio that can demonstrate that you have the skills that the employers are looking for in the job. Now, the reason why that is important is that when you are talking about data analytics and then data science, they are more like front-end jobs, Data engineering is back-end, but data science and data analytics, they are more like front-end jobs. So if you cannot demonstrate the skills and the knowledge that you have, then they won't believe you, because seeing is believing. Let's give an example. I started working as a web developer. But you see, the idea is that nobody will believe that I can develop a website if I cannot showcase maybe some example of previous websites that I've already done for some other organizations, or maybe the one that I even do, to demonstrate that I know how to build a website. So the same thing in the field of data analytics. You have to have a few projects. I would say maybe 2, 3, or even 4 projects that showcase the fact that you understand end-to-end how to create a data analytics project, or how to create a machine learning model. Okay, so that's very important. So it is the group of projects that you have developed on your own to showcase your skills. That is what your project portfolio is. So if you are in the entry level and you don't really have so much experience in the field, then you will need to have a very robust project portfolio. So because employees will not believe you if you say, I have all the skills, I have all the knowledge, I have all the things that you need for me to work with you. They won't believe you. You have to show it. Seeing is believing. So they won't believe you unless you demonstrate it. In fact, in most cases, they might just ask you, what project have you worked on in building a dashboard? That is meaning that they don't want you to just tell them story of what you can do. They want you to show it to them that you can do it. And that is why your project portfolio is very, very critical if you are looking for a data science or data analytics job, because it's a front-end kind of job, and you have to demonstrate that skill to potential employers. So employees will not, the employers will not pay you to do something that they don't feel you can do. So you've got to demonstrate that when they hire you for the job, you can do the job. So you need to build a portfolio. Now, what kind of portfolio do you need? It depends on the job. So it depends on the job that you are looking for. So what you want to showcase in your project portfolio is something that showcase that you have end-to-end knowledge of the skills that is required for that role. So for example, if you are looking for the job of a data analyst, okay, the job of a data analyst, so you don't need to say, oh, I have built machine learning model, because that is for data science. All you need to show is something that shows that you understand how to create reporting, or something that shows that you can create a dashboard. Okay, maybe using Power BI, using Tableau, or something that showcases that you can generate reports in Excel. So you've got to demonstrate those skills for them, so that when they look at you, they say, immediately we hire you, you have the skill that is required to do the job. So that is what your portfolio should demonstrate. Your portfolio should demonstrate relevant skills in the field that you are asking, that you are looking for. But if it is the job that you are looking for is data science, then it's not about dashboard. It's not about reporting. For data science, it's about building machine learning models. So you want to probably showcase, oh, what you have done using maybe machine learning algorithms. You don't need to use all of the algorithms, but at least demonstrate that you have built machine learning algorithms, or you have built some machine learning models from end to end, because they want to know whether you understand the entire process of working, building a machine learning model. And you can also showcase something that has to do with maybe natural language processing. So using text and video generation content. So these are skills that you can use to brand yourself, to project yourself as somebody that can do the job if they hire you. So it depends on the role. So if you are looking for a data analyst role, I would say have maybe dashboards that you have created, and also maybe some reports that you have demonstrated using maybe things like Excel. Okay, that's very important for data analyst. But when it comes to data science, make sure it's machine learning models that you have built before, and you can showcase 2 or 3 of them. That's very important. And then maybe you work on some natural language processing, computer visions, or any other aspect of AI. You can also showcase that to them as well. So that is very important, because the portfolio that you have is what proves that you can do the job. Now, when you are communicating your portfolio, make sure that your portfolio demonstrates your technical competence. That is, you understand the tools that is required to do the job end to end. Then also, it also should communicate your ability to tell stories on data. For example, if we see a dashboard, now it's not because you show us a dashboard that actually shows that you are good enough to be hired. We want to see how you organize this dashboard. Are you able to communicate using data very well? Can you gain some insight from data? Those are things that they want to see. So if your dashboard is not looking very good, you might still not get the job. So it is very key that you know that you are also demonstrating ability to communicate and tell stories with data. And it also is a showcasing of your ability to reason and gain insight from data. Because when they give you raw data, there are things that you can ask as questions that will be on your dashboard when you are creating a mockup. So they want to see that if you have a data, you can actually reason very well with data. So you have an analytical thinking. You have a capacity to actually work on any data that they are giving you. So these are things that your portfolio will also showcase. So make sure that you put these factors into consideration. Your technical competency, which means you understand the right tools that they need. Now, number 2, you are also able to reason with data. That is, if they give you data, you can actually get some KPIs that the organization needs from the data set. Number 3 thing that is also demonstrated in your portfolio is your ability to communicate very well and tell stories with data. That's for data analyst role. For data science, you are also communicating that you understand end-to-end how to work on the data machine learning model, okay? End-to-end, from beginning to the end, cleaning the data, doing some data preparation, building the model, and testing it, and maybe deploying it if it's machine learning engineering role, okay? So these are things that you want to showcase in your portfolio, all right? So after you have done your portfolio, the last thing that you can do is to archive it in different places. You can put it on GitHub. Now, I normally suggest that you summarize it, not the real, you don't have to share the real code, but at least the summary of your output can be on maybe a GitHub, or you can also summarize it and put it as a PDF, put it in OneDrive or Google Cloud. So a cloud infrastructure can also be a place where you just create the link and then share it on your resume. And then you can also create maybe like a personal website, which is for branding yourself, and Tell your story in there. Tell about the project that you have worked on. Tell about the experiences that you have working in the field. So these are ways that you can communicate it when the employers are asking you about what have you done in the past. Because if you are an entry-level person and you don't have industry experience in the field, then the employers, they want to see your project portfolio, which is what demonstrates that you have the right skill that they need for the job. All right. I hope this tip helps you. If it helps you, please like it and share it so that others can also benefit from it. I look forward to sharing more in my next video. See you next time.